Assalamu alaikum and what's up everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. Alright, so today we're going to be reviewing the Sony headphones WH-1000XM4. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, hey, those look exactly like the Mark IIIs. And you'd be right by saying that, actually. In fact, I have both cases in front of me. I really can't tell the difference. I don't know if the Mark IV is here or the Mark III is here. Actually, I do because I positioned them this way. But as you can tell, they look very, very identical. In fact, the headphones themselves look exactly identical. Now, the Mark IIIs were actually amazing headphones to begin with. Noise cancellation and everything else was just incredible on them. So there's not much difference, but the Mark IVs are incredible for one main thing, which I'll get to later on. Let's talk about the minor differences first. All right, one cool improvement is, or feature that they've added, is the multiple device support. So that means you could be working on your laptop or iPad, and if your phone goes off at the same time, everything else is muted. You could take the phone call, and then after the phone call finishes, you continue right where you left off, listening to music or whatever else you were doing on your laptop or phone, which is really cool. Another improvement has been noise cancellation. Now, I don't know how they improved that, but they did, because the Mark IIIs, which I have here in my hand as well, they were great for noise cancellations. In fact, that was one of the things that I really enjoyed about the Mark IIIs, about the Sony headphones. But the Mark IVs are slightly better in noise cancellation. They cancel out a little bit more noise in the background, which makes using them a lot more enjoyable. All right, another improvement is the cushions. So here's the Mark III, here's the Mark IV. I didn't notice it too much on the top, but I did notice that they're a little stiffer on the Mark IV, and because they're supposed to be more cushion. And actually on the ears, yeah, you could definitely tell a difference on the ears with the Mark III. So here's the Mark III, here's the Mark IV. There is a difference. I could definitely see it and I could definitely feel it. So that's a cool improvement. Hey, more comfortable, better to wear. That's an improvement. Another improvement, or addition, I guess you could say, is there's now a proximity sensor inside the left ear of the Mark IV. So I have the left ear of the Mark III and the left ear of the Mark IV. There's no proximity sensor in the Mark III, but there is one in the Mark IV. And that's pretty cool. So this way, when your headphones go on, which we'll talk about the Sony application in a little bit, but the sensor can know when the headphones are on or off because they have an automatic shut off feature, which is really, really cool. So having a proximity sensor in the left ear, definitely an improvement. Microphones. You know, since these headphones are used for listening and talking, so if you're listening to music, you're on Zoom calls, or you do anything like that, you definitely need good microphones to pick up. Now, I never thought microphones need to be spectacular on headphones because they're headphones. You know, they're not really, they don't have to have high-end mics. However, the microphone system on the Mark IV has been improved. So the mic patterns and the way it picks up sound, clarity is supposed to be something really, really good on it. So that is definitely an improvement, which comes in really handy for those people that love to talk on the headphones while listening to music in between. All right, let's talk about one of my favorite features on these headphones. One of them is, honestly, this thing to where you could actually put the headphones on and then you're listening to music or you're on a phone call or whatever the case may be, and then you put your right hand right on the ear. It dampens the sound. Actually, it removes the dampness from the sound, and you could actually talk to the person right in front of you. So I can hear whoever's chatting with me. So if someone's trying to say something to me, instead of doing this, what did you say? You know, all I gotta do is, what's up? What'd you need? Isn't that cool? That's really, really cool. It actually saves you time from doing this, this old technique that we all did, huh? And then putting them back on. So you listen, you answer, and then you go back to your music, working, doing whatever you're doing, or you go back to your phone call. I thought that was awesome. All right, another cool feature, which is cool, but it's not for everyone. This is the speak to chat feature. Sorry, I had to write it down because I don't use this feature. I tried using it a couple times. It's cool, it's nice to have, but it's not for everyone. Let me explain why. First, let me explain what it is. So if you have the headphones on, you're on your laptop, you're on your keyboard, you're doing whatever you're doing, and then someone comes to talk to you. The second you start talking, it opens up the plugs, and then you can hear them, and it actually lowers the music, so you can communicate with the person that's right in front of you asking you a question. And then when you stop talking, music comes right back up, everything goes back to normal. Cool, hands-free situation. The reason I don't use them, they're not for me, is I do a lot of business Zoom calls, a lot of business meetings online, and what I found happened was when I'm using that option, when I talk, the microphone switches between laptop and headphones. It kind of throws things off to where I can no longer hear them, or they can't hear me in the Zoom meeting. I found this particularly only while I'm doing my Zoom chats. So it could be a firmware update. These are fairly new, so they just came out in the market, so it could be something as simple as that. But other than that, I thought it was a cool feature, because if you just generally work on your laptop, listening to music, doing whatever you need to do, and then all of a sudden someone comes up and chats with you, the second you start talking, it mutes or turns down the volume on your headphones so you can keep chatting with them. I thought that was cool, because the second you go right back to work and you stop talking, then next thing you know, it kicks off and music just continues. Cool feature. Now, I never thought that having headphones would require an application to use from your phone to help control and set things up internally on this device. But after playing with the application, I gotta say it's pretty cool. So let me give you a sneak peek of what this thing looks like. Well, you know what? Let me just give you a peek in general. So having the application is really cool because it allows you to set and do certain things. So this is the status. It lets you know what's up, what's going on, pretty basic, and what was playing last. Sound control. Here you have the ambient sound controls that you can turn on and off. There's additional settings with the drop down, so you can, have the focus on voice if you want it on or off. And speak to chat. I have it disabled now because I realized that was affecting my chats on Zoom. But noise canceling optimizer, you could start that, go through the basics. Now, what's cool is if you have this on, it adapts to your ear. Everyone's ear is different, so it personally adapts to your ear, which is amazing. Equalizer settings and everything else. So, I mean, this thing is loaded with features and options. This is an application for headphones. So imagine that. This is an application for headphones. All right, all in all, amazing headphones. Honestly, I'm really glad I got them. I've been waiting for them for a while. These are the Sony WH-1000XM4, and they are worth having. Price on them, by the way, let me drop the price for you guys. It is $399 US. If you are in the UAE, they are 1,499 AED. Similar to the Mark IIIs, however, the Mark IIIs went down in price. Mark IIIs are now, I've seen them for $250 US on sale and 1,299 AED if you are in Dubai or the UAE. So Mark IIIs are amazing as well. Just price went down, good time to take advantage of that. All right, so all in all, guys, thanks for tagging along. These are my favorite headphones. Just to let you know, the description of all the information I gave you down here is gonna be in the description box right down below. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. If you like this video, give me a like. I'd really appreciate it. It makes a difference. And give me a subscribe and tap the bell. All right, thanks for tagging. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Assalamu alaikum.